Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day and welcome back to my channel. Today I have some really exciting news. I've decided to open a snail mail club up on my Patreon. I will link that down below, and I figured I would share a little bit about that today and show you the process of creating that first print. So if you're interested, stick around and let's get into it. So this month's bird is the white snowy owl. I thought this would be a perfect way to start off the year. It's a really beautiful, majestic animal and really fills me with inspiration, and that's what I'm taking into 2026 this year. If you're interested in getting this as a print delivered to you by mail, please be sure to sign up on my Patreon by the 31st of January, and you'll receive this as a 5x7 mini print along with a themed sticker. Along with the artwork, I'm including a little bit of fun information and fun facts about the snowy owl and the winterberry, which is the sticker. So if you're interested in learning more about both of these native Wisconsin flora and fauna, be sure to subscribe to my Patreon. For this piece, I am really glad that I stuck with watercolors. I feel like for the background, it really added a lot of texture, which is what I was looking for, because I wanted it to look like it was in nature, but I didn't want the background to be full of different foliage and leaves. I really wanted the focus to be on the owl and the branch that it was sitting on. So I think watercolor really did me a service on this one. I did have a little bit of a hard time with the paper that I was working with. This is the Canson XL watercolor paper, and I think it's a little thin for how I like to work. I will probably be quote-unquote upgrading to the Arches watercolor paper after I'm done with this pack, because I really want to work my watercolors really heavily, and I think that a thicker, softer paper will really let me do that as comparison to this one. For the gray tone that I used on the owl, I was a little worried that it was going to be too dark, but the references that I was using didn't really have a lot of the shadow because it was in such bright light in the snow that it was kind of reflecting. But in the environment that I'm painting this owl in, it really did need that shadow, and I'm really glad that I just went with my gut and used like a cool toned gray color, because I think when I added the texture, it really worked, and I didn't think it was too dark at all. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. As for these branches, I think I would have appreciated a little more definition, but I really didn't want it to take away from the owl at all. I really just wanted it to be part of the environment, and I love the colors that I chose for this because of how cool toned they were. It matched the owl and was a really nice contrast from how yellow of a green the background is. So this part of the detailing was honestly my favorite to do. It took a long time, which is why I have quite a few cuts in this and didn't include all of it. I really just locked in and did all of this with, I think it was a dark indigo colored pencil. And I didn't want true black because it really just needed a little more depth, and this was the perfect color for all of those outlines. It looked beautiful towards the end, but it was still rich and dark against that white and that gray that I used, and it really turned out perfect. So this was really, really fun to do. Now in the background here, I did try something a little bit new. I just wanted a little bit of leafy texture, but I didn't want it to stand out. I really just liked the colored pencil texture and the idea of leaves and foliage, so I just added a few leaves and vines in the background and did kind of a negative space thing with the colored pencils, and I think that it worked really well. I do think that it would have been better had I used more colors in the colored pencil, but I didn't want it to stand out that much. So I went in with a light colored pencil on the negative space areas in kind of a sky blue to really make that pronounced and have it show up a little bit more than it was without it. So here's that light blue color. It looks really white on camera, but it is a very light icy blue, and I think that it really added a level of depth and coolness to the background that it really needed. This was the same pencil that I was using for the detailing on the owl, and it really tied together the star on top, and I love how it turned out. I think the dark colors are just so gorgeous, and it really turned out better than I had hoped. Don't like the paint. Stressing me out, girl. Please don't rip. Oh no. Okay, a little bit of a casualty there. It's okay. Thank you all for watching. If you stuck around this far, make sure to tell me what your favorite winter animal or plant is in the comments, and I'd be so interested to hear for all my nature lovers and art lovers. I really hope you guys enjoy this as much as I do, and I'll see you in the next one.